then of course we evaluate. And if it's not every time that it's good way, we evaluate together and look for the improvement and the way forward. So these are the people, or these are the parties that make up the cities, the local authorities, the private sector agencies, the national and the state governments, the community-based organizations, civil society organizations, and also some related agencies which is connected. You can see that they are connected to each other to make cities for the people. Don't forget, I am the Walisi, you are the Datuk Banda, we are the people too, and we are the consumer too. So we are seeing that what we do is also affect us, maybe not today, but also for future generations and our kids. And once we have the participation, delegation, and stakeholder engagement, we must have the empowerment. The governance and leadership, to me, is the key success to livable city. Sometimes we feel that we talk about sustainable, livable, and all these available at the end of the day. But I think what we want is the good quality of life. I think that is the very basic, what the good quality of life that we want in the city. We just go through a bit on good governance because I was given the topic leadership and good governance. One is participation or engagement, and second is the rule of law, fair legal framework. Third one is the transparency. If decision taken and enforcement are done in a manner that follows rules and regulations. Responsiveness to serve all the stakeholders within reasonable time frame. Consensus-oriented. This must be good governance require engagement of different interest groups in the whole community. Equity and inclusiveness. And it depends on ensuring that all members free some of the problem in the city can be reduced. 7 is effectiveness and efficiency. And the 8 is accountability. It's accountable, and we have to have acknowledgement of the responsibility, and the last but not least is delegation and empowerment. So, why we are talking about cities? To me, there are 5 reasons why our cities can be the solution to a more sustainable world. Number 1 is the governance. Its ability to implement policies and regulations. Cities can adjust policies and regulations quickly in response to changing circumstances. And we as the local authorities, we are very near to the people. And we have so many hundreds over local authorities in Malaysia. So I think with the ability to implement policies and regulations, these lead to number 2, economic capacity. Cities are the engine of economic growth, needed to pay for sustainable investment. So in NCSP, or Madrid Badan Ramban itself, for our 2012 budget, we have 200 million to spend. Our budget, 200 million to spend. And these are cities, how many cities in Malaysia? And how many local authorities in Malaysia? You can imagine the amount of economic capacity can be in the cities. So these are the things that cities are the engine of economic growth. So who are in the city? Of course, it's from the central, from the state, and straight to local authorities and plus the people. Economies of scale. There are large concentrations of humanity. Our creativity allows cities to make sustainable infrastructure more affordable on per capita basis. There are economies of scale in the city compared to if you want to have infrastructure in a very far village. And also some of these are centralized infrastructure in terms of population, urbanization. So these are the key criteria if we use it in a positive manner. Critical mass for creativity and innovation. Cities are centers for education, research and other knowledge-based resources vital to sustainable development. In Penang itself, we have so many universities, so many colleges, and so many schools where we can put in creativity and innovation. I will give you some of the examples. So these are the characteristics. After all the 5 pillars just now, the basics or factors to a livable city. Most important thing, stability. You don't talk about livable city if you are not stable in terms of the country. Talking about health, these are indicators of health, environment, education, recreation, and food. We are talking about economy. You must have employment, business opportunities, and mobility. And security, the crime, risk, danger threat, and the sense of humanity. And last but not least is home. I don't call it house, I call it home. Because if sometimes you have a house, doesn't mean you have to have a home. So if it's home, it's part the basic need. So together with that, the sustainability, livable, and quality of life, I also want to link to Melika's presentation, the living culture. We need culture in the city. And these are the social fabrics: the housing, beautification and cleanliness, traffic management, commercial, tourism, art, and these are going around people. I remember last time when I did the local plan, structure plan for Penang, we have the topic of transport, traffic and transportation. But now when we did the local plan, we changed that to mobility and accessibility. So to show that mobility, how mobile from one people to go to another place, from one place to another place, either by car, walk, by air, and how accessible is the place. So we changed from transportation and traffic and transportation to mobility and accessibility. So these are some examples. We've mentioned earlier Melbourne, Vancouver, Toronto, Adelaide. So let's go down to the basics. Because earlier, issues and challenges to cities. We have home, work, mobility, and recreation. At the same time, we look into the economic, the physical, the social, environment, and don't forget psychological. Because a lot of visual pollution sometimes in the city. It's not only air pollution, water pollution, but also visual pollution. We can cause psychology at the end, psychological problems. And who is responsible to these challenges? I always mention the principle of 5 wives, 1 husband. People will say that Muslims can only have 4 wives, how come you can't be 5 wives? I say yes, in cities we have 5 wives and 1 husband. Why? First W is who is responsible? Is it national government, state government, local authority, or the people? Why? And when? And whom? And what? So it's 5 W, it's not 5 Y. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5 W that we are in question, and one, how can we do it together? National, state, local authority, and the people that are with the question mark. So these are the things that we have to look into when we come to the city. Okay, now let's go. Just now we mentioned that we think global, we act local. The global part, we would like to share the best, to follow the best practices of the global, and we try to do it in local in Prague and also in Malaysia. You can see that is the map of Penang State, consists of Penang Island and the mainland. And on mainland, it's a very diverse usage of land use. You can see from the agriculture to industrial area and some commercial in Batu and Bukit Batajam and also Batu Kawan, which is also presented by our friend Alfonso just now. And the area 738 square kilometers of diverse land uses. We have a very typical kampung area with typical problems, and we also have the city problem, urban areas problem, and we also have the industrial areas with the industrial challenges. And we have around 900 over 1,000 population in Ramrai within 738 square kilometers. And consists of 3 districts because in 2008 or 2007, we have financial crisis at that time, and We are very, very lucky because we work very hard and now we are on the good surplus. We were nearly, I think, deficit concentration in fiscal management and also not forgetting the capacity building for our people, the human capital. Well, we have the focus, and then we also must have the program. This program is cross department. We would like to have 22 activities. Can be calculated, can be where we are at that time. We are 67% implemented the activities half year. So at least we are completed or achievement for our focus 2012. And I just want to give you some examples how to show you all that because of from the state for our budget 2012, 42% to reduce in terms of our budget allocation on waste. Because our sister city is experimental. When the mayor came to see us last year, there's one of the speakers who said, why do you rubbish has no wings, rubbish has no hands, rubbish has no legs? In the ballroom, in the one in Sunday Hotel, please, stakeholders, try to help CSP. So if are we going spending money for rubbish? So I don't think so. So that's why now we the stakeholders, we make decisions together, but of course we already have somehow positive impact to the public. Even though it's small project, but it has positive impact, it also has impact to the public project in the other communities. We have our budget dialogue in 2013, 12 May this year, from the hawkers association, from the civil society, from the DKKK, from the villagers, from the Kumulu and all that. And we have the cabbage side. All the people can make a change. You can see a for example. Then education and awareness. We know recycling, but we know how to do it. So we come education package. Everywhere we have a forum, these people who have the education package will go along. If we have aerobics on the field, the education package will go together. Now raining, but low tide, no flooding will be. Because we are very worried about flood. So now we have taken the steps together. Right. You know why? Because last time, every time flood, they will call us. They cannot call us, sorry. So now, I think you are staying in the flood, like a clock drain, they call us. Then even though it's heavy rain, we have a proper and trained good development in Perasmian. And you can say that not only the developers and the speed committee looking in terms of development, they are also involved in the CSR. Recently, the youth. So we can get a lot of feedback on this project on gender and how sometimes we realize that what facilities we give them is not much. Can you adopt? Just in front of your factory, adopt the land, and end of the year we make a competition and see which company get the best price. And immediately the CEO said, yes, we agree with it, and now we are in this project. So I don't need a person to give them the services. So these are the few things that we have also Penang Institute